People, one time a guy came up to me and he said, I've been making dua to get married. I can't get married. I said, what's the issue? He said, 6 months. I said, look, how long did it take for you to get a high school diploma? Right? It took you 4 years to get a high school diploma. That's not even something you really care about, right? Nobody goes on hanging their high school diploma up. So you care about marriage far more than high school, but you did 4 years of high school, then you did 4 years of college, then you did 4 years of medical school. Now at the end of all this, you have a wife and you have your medical school degree. You have to lose one. Which one? You're going to lose your medical school degree. Keep your wife, right? So in this case, your wife is more important. It took you 4 years medical school, 4 years residency, 8 years you devoted to be an independent physician and a doctor, right? 8 years. And you're not willing to wait 8 months, right? To wait and to let this prayer marinate and to let Allah transform you. Why is it that Allah Ta'ala, if He's so merciful, doesn't give us what we want right away? Well, why doesn't anyone do that? Because you need to marinate. You need to transform. On top of that, Allah Ta'ala sometimes loves the dua of abd so much that He withholds His ata or His gift from that person so that He could hear that person make more dua. Jibreel alayhi salam came to Allah Ta'ala and said, your abd so-and-so, he is such a good servant. We only see him in good places. We never see him in bad places. Whenever it's time for your worship, he's the first one there. Now he has a need for you and you don't answer him? Allah said, his prayer is so beautiful to me. If I give it to him, he stops praying. So I'm going to withhold it for a little bit so that he can continue doing dua and ibadah. More of this prayer. Now, sometimes we also need to marinate. We need to develop. We need to change. We need to transform. As we are right now, we can't receive what we're asking for. So when Allah Ta'ala wants to give it to us, He needs to transform us first. You need to mature a little bit. You need to grow. And through your constant life of dua, you will transform. You will grow to make yourself ready to receive it. By the way, sometimes one of the problems with receiving is sometimes you're too attached to something. So Allah Ta'ala will give you sabr, make you wait a little bit so your level of attachment is just right. Neither you're too detached that you don't care anymore, nor too attached that you ruin it. And how many times is that the case? You want something too much, you're going to ruin it. So your attachment level's too high. So Allah makes you wait a little bit. Okay? So your attachment level should go to the right amount. We're not like Buddhists have zero attachment to anything at all. Okay? And too much attachment, the opposite extreme, can cause you to ruin the matter and to be blinded, to realize really truly your attachment and your number one attachment should be to Allah Ta'ala, and you should have sufficiency with that. And then you could love other things after that.